according to a new Gallup poll, only 1 in 4 U.S. liberals say that they are extremely proud to be an American. If that's you, I have just one question. So why are you still here? Hey guys, welcome back to Reality Check on MRC TV. I'm Brittany Hughes, and yesterday we celebrated Independence Day. It's been 242 years since 56 men signed a treasonous document declaring the United States of America free from Great Britain. Then they dumped their tea, beat their soldiers, tell them to shove their monarchy right back up their English channel, and set up what is still the freest nation on earth. Thousands of patriots put their property, their families, and their very lives on the line to secure the liberties that we still enjoy today. It was and still is the greatest political experiment in human history. But today, less than half of all U.S. adults say that they're extremely proud to be Americans, marking a record low since Gallup first started asking the question in the year 2000. Only 23% of liberals say that they're extremely proud to be a resident of the greatest country that's ever existed on Earth. That's fewer than 1 in 4. So let me remind you why that is the dumbest opinion on the planet. In 2017 alone, the U.S. gave more than $50 billion in foreign aid, more than any country in the world. We've taken in more than 3 million refugees since 1980. Over 37 million Americans are immigrants. In fact, we allow more immigrants and temporary visitors into our country each year than any other nation on the planet. So many people want to come here, in fact, that we have to put limits on how many we can admit. We live in a country where women are just as free as men, whether that fits your narrative or not. We can start companies and choose who we marry and get an education and run for office. Can't do that in most of the Middle East. In America, you can worship Jesus Christ or Muhammad or the great spaghetti monster in the sky, and you're still legally entitled to your freedom of religion. Try doing that in Asia. For generations, America has been the global seat of innovation and the entrepreneurial spirit, where a kid can be born to a single mother and given up for adoption and still grow up to be one of the leading tech gurus and top-earning billionaires in the world. Don't believe me? Google Steve Jobs. Thanks to America, the world has the telephone, the electric light bulb, the internal combustion engine, the airplane, the microwave, the computer, the internet, and most of our modern military equipment. And speaking of the military, we've still got the best and the strongest one in the world. No one else even comes close. That's why other nations are constantly begging for us to get involved whenever they've got a problem that they can't fix. Thanks to us, the vast majority of Europe isn't speaking German. Thanks to us, many communities across the Middle East no longer live in fear of ISIS. People come from across the world to get medical treatment here in America. They risk their lives so that their children can grow up and go to school here. Countries across the world set up their democracies based on the great American experiment. Now, if you aren't proud of all that, if you aren't proud to be an American, feel free to head on down to socialist Venezuela, where a cup of coffee now costs 1/5 of the average worker's monthly salary and people can't afford to buy food. Go to North Africa, where women are forcibly held down and mutilated with razor blades for purity. Go to Indonesia, where persecution against gay people is fueling an HIV crisis because they can't get proper medical care. If those don't thrill you, head on over to England, where an offensive Facebook post or a butter knife could net you more than a year in jail. Or Sweden, where the average person hands over about 60% of their income in taxes. Please, by all means, go. If you aren't proud to be an American, if you genuinely think that you can do better than the greatest country in the world, please go take your chances in a crappier one, because there are millions of people who would be more than happy to take your place here. And that's your Reality Check, America. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube page, like us on Facebook and Twitter, and stay sane out there.